So, we are here today to discuss human experience. What do you think it means? Does it mean how we live our life and adjust to society? Of course it does. Human experience is built on how we function in society and cope. We are social beings with emotions and experiences. But is human experience universal? Let's have a look at the play Shoe-Horn Sonata by John Misto. This might give us some answers. The Shoe-Horn Sonata is set 50 years after World War II, when two survivors, Sheila and Bridie, are reunited to discuss their distressing experiences of being held as Japanese prisoners of war in Malaya for a documentary. The filming of this television documentary forces the women to re-explore their past, connect with the present, and query the future. Intertwined into their separation is the symbolic shoehorn, the brutalities of war, and the impact of shared experience in creating loyal and loving relationships. This surely is the universal experience. In order to show the hardships and experience of war on these female prisoners of war, Misto uses a range of dramatic devices in his play, the foremost prominent being music, images, lighting, and the symbolism of a shoehorn. The universal human experience is explored in the play by Misto's use of dramatic techniques. One of the most obvious is the symbolism of the shoehorn, which was given to Bridie from her father at the beginning of the play. It is a central symbol of hope, strength, and reconciliation for the characters, helping them survive through the tough times during the prisoners of war camps and allows them to build strong friendships. The shoehorn is used many times throughout the play, in particular when Sheila exchanges the shoehorn for quinine tablets to help Bridie get better. Sheila discusses what she did that night with the Japanese soldier in Act 1, Scene 8. She states, "I took everything we owned, our tobacco tin, our hanky, and your rotten bloody shoehorn. There was prestige for a Jap if a white girl went off with him." This shocking story represents a combination of both the universal and individual human experience, as everyone encounters suffering and hardship throughout their lives, but some may not go to such lengths as what Sheila did of selling herself to get jugs for a friend. For each character, we see that there is both a personal reconciliation with painful memories as well as a reconciliation with each other. Music is captured throughout all aspects of the play, as it enables the women to come together and connect with one another. It signifies the universality of music, giving them power, as displayed through Sheila's memories of the choir formed by the women. Sheila said, "We forgot the Japs, we forgot our hunger, our boils, our barbed wire, everything. Together we made this glorious sound that rose above the camp, above the jungle, over the war, rose and took us with it. 50 voices set us free." The choir demonstrated their universal human experience in overcoming the horror and hardships they faced. The use of projected images and background slides allows us to visualize the human experience of the women and how it is brought to life. Multiple photographs are displayed on the screen of the documentary of women prisoners of war in Act 1, Scene 7. These photos capture the everyday horrors of the war, showing shocking images of emaciated, haggard, and impoverished women and the effect this had on those involved in the war. Misto displays the universal human experience of struggle and painful memories that can have an overwhelming impact upon all affected. Misto has incorporated lighting throughout the entirety of the play as he juxtaposes between dark and light. The first words of Scene 1 state pure darkness, which evokes the pain of the characters' memories. Out of the darkness, hopefully truth will come. The use of the slides help convey Misto's themes of the pain of war, power, and memories. They also establish the authenticity of Bridie and Sheila's human experiences. The final scene ends with a very bright spotlight, showing that in the end they get reconciliation and peace. Although not everyone endures this exact story, everyone at some point experiences sad and painful times that ultimately shape who we are today. Is the human experience universal? Surely from our study of the Shoe-Horn Sonata, we can see that this is very much apparent from the experiences faced by Bridie and Sheila. They have faced sadness and joy, love and loss, brutality and kindness. These things are universal. We all experience these in our life. This is the essence of the Shoe-Horn Sonata as Bridie and Sheila find peace with their past.